You may hear that there are greedy gurus out there or fakers or scammers out there trying to take your money offering courses for print on demand. I would not recommend you ever pay one red penny for a print on demand course. Here's an example. I'm on Reddit. This is a subreddit of Etsy. We can see here any actual good print on demand gurus to watch who focuses on real education. And the person here says, and I think this is accurate, they can be extremely repetitive watching the same YouTube videos over and over again. There's a few nuggets here and there. And the comments down below, I would not pay a cent for these courses. I wouldn't pay a cent for it. I think it's useful to view this feedback because as a seller on Etsy or as a seller on Redbubble or TeePublic, you want to make sure you're on the right path. If you Google Reddit print on demand course, you're going to see a whole bunch of questions that come up. How print on demand has changed my life. Questions regarding a print on demand business. Any actual good print on demand gurus. So the list goes on and on. So this is a real problem that people have. They start up a business and they're not really sure if they're doing the right things to make sales. Well, in this video, I'm going to teach you how you can spot a fake. Do not spend money on courses when there's a million billion YouTube videos that are completely free. So tell number one is that they provide incomplete information. Now look, I don't want to vilify any fellow YouTubers who are offering legitimate knowledge on YouTube. So I'm not going to be showing videos and then picking them apart. But I will say, if you see thumbnails that are very vague, so I've got some examples here up on the screen that are made up, they're not real, so please don't sue me if it looks like one of your thumbnails. But I will say, if you see thumbnails like this, chances are they may not be all that appears. That if somebody's advertising $140,000 a month, that's a ridiculous claim if you've ever actually worked in print on demand, because 99.99999% of the people that do print on demand are not making $140,000 a month. So just be aware that if they're offering you a piece of the puzzle, and then at the end of the video they say, and now you want to join my course, pay me money to join my course, that's a tell that they have a system, and it may be a legitimate system, but I would highly recommend that you try the free options first. And I'll tell you exactly what those options are right now. This is it. This is all you need to know in the print on demand world. Step one, make really good designs that people actually want to buy. Step two, make a lot of those designs. And step three, pick niches that people actually want to purchase in. So don't pick high competitive niches, pick low competitive niches. Now, how you do all that stuff takes time and energy and maybe even some money if you're going to upgrade your graphic design skills. But that's it. That's all it is. It's the same as any business. If you open up a pool hall, make sure you open it up in a city where people actually like to play pool. If you open up a pizza parlor, make sure you open it up in a place where people like to eat pizza. It's the same thing. So if you're offering an online business like print on demand, whether you're on Redbubble or your own website, doesn't matter. You want to create items that people actually want. The end. Tell number two is that they make wild promises. Now, I just hinted at this before, but if you see in the thumbnails or in the videos, you see people making outrageous claims like $10,000 a month, $30,000 a month, $50,000 a year. I would encourage you to use some logic. If somebody was really making that kind of money in print on demand, why would they be spending their time making a YouTube video telling you about it? Why wouldn't they just be spending more time making designs? Now, I've had people ask me this question too, but I've never claimed to make $100,000 a year in print on demand. I may make like $1,000 a month in print on demand, and it's fun and it's passive income for the most part. I really like teaching. I really like providing value for people. So that's why I'm doing it. I'm not concerned that someone's going to sneak away with all my secrets, because print on demand is a massive, massive genre of work that includes many different niches, and everybody can make a sale once in a while. Tell number three is that you may see secret methods, and this comes up often when you're watching YouTube videos. There's ads at the start, and the ads will say, hey man, I barely wake up in the morning and I put in 90 minutes of work and I'm making $10,000 a month. One that I saw recently was KDP, which is like a book publishing company on Amazon. And this one person said that they do no work themselves and they make over $10,000 a month. Well, again, I would just encourage you to use logic in this case. You have to look at every other business on the planet. So go for a drive one night or go hop on the bus and take a look at all the different businesses in the world and ask yourself, are the owners of those companies providing any value? Chances are they are. They're not just sitting at home and making a bunch of money on the side. Now, the value they add might be providing capital into the business. So they might provide some money for infrastructure into a brick and mortar store or a website. Owners of companies could also be providing their expertise, for example. Maybe they're a landscaper or they're a building inspector, for example. So ask yourself what a reasonable expectation is to make money in the print-on-demand world. For me personally, I've put in a lot of time and energy, and I make about $1,000 a month in print-on-demand. And sometimes I work really hard at it, and other times I hardly work at all at it. I think that's reasonable, and that's my experience. Other people may have different experiences, and that's okay. It doesn't necessarily make them scammers, but just be aware that print-on-demand is a massive, massive area of commerce. So your print-on-demand may be significantly different than my print-on-demand. I really hope you found this video helpful. I don't want you spending money to try to get knowledge when there's so much available. I highly recommend this channel, which is Zen Watercooler, and I have another channel called Crafty Stacks, and that has deep dive tutorials into the world of graphic design, public domain photos and images, that kind of thing. Have a blast. Check them out. I'd love to hear your questions, your comments, and if you have an idea for a future video, please do let me know. Thanks a lot for watching.